The Birchwood Centre is a charity that works closely with vulnerable young people and their families throughout Skelmersdale. Skelmersdale is recognised as a deprived area, and that has major impacts on young people and their families and their lives. We provide a range of services that attempts to address all the needs that affect families and young people where there might be a homelessness situation.
I think what you notice about Birchwood is the passion, their can-do attitude. These are people that make things happen.
The Birchwood Centre to me provides something different in this locality. We work with our home treatment teams. They provide interventions to people who are undergoing a mental health crisis. What they've done for the community is fantastic.
We provide supported accommodation and a range of interventions while people actually come and live at Birchwood to make sure that we're putting in the best possible chances and opportunities for them to be able to go on and sustain independent living.
When I first moved in, I had nothing. I literally had a rucksack on my back. It was 2 days till I was on the street. And I went for an interview, they were fantastic about it. They found me a room really quickly. They literally saved me from being homeless.
There are staff here to help you with things like how to do your laundry, how to make your bed, money planning, teaching you how to cook. So the whole process of living here is to sort of train you to then go out and function in society.
For some young people, it can be very, very difficult for them then to move out of a communal setting into their own tenancies. So we have 2 semi-independent flats that would then enable them to test out in a very supported way how they will manage to live and cope on their own.
They've got me a flat, but apart from the flat, they got me a furniture pack. It's like a little home now, thanks to them.
The complex lifestyles that young people face often leads them to stress, anxiety. Often young people are suicidal. They feel there's a lack of hope and isolation, and that impacts on their health in many, many ways.
A problem that we have within Lancashire around mental health rehabilitation, that there's a real shortage of beds. They've made available to us a facility to take people who need rehabilitation to get back to recovery and get back into society.
I was in hospital for quite a long time on a psychiatric ward, and because I was so unwell, my family thought it wasn't suitable for me to go back home, and therefore I was made homeless.
People who are on mental health inpatient wards, we use Birchwood as a way of discharging them early. They could leave hospital, move to Birchwood, have another period of enhanced support before being ultimately discharged back home.
We want to prevent young people needing accommodation. So what we do at Birchwood through the mediation project is work really closely with the young person who's at risk of homelessness and with their family.
I work with younger families from the age of 13 upwards. It's just problem solving, reduce conflict, improve relationships.
Our mediation service has been really, really successful, and over 2/3 of the families and young people we worked with last year, we were able to prevent a homelessness situation. The Junk Food Cafe is a community-based project. We were approached by some local supermarkets who were concerned about their waste products. Instead of food being junked, we would take that food and then we would provide meals on a pay-as-you-feel basis to the local community.
I started living in Birchwood, it's coming up to a year now, and I volunteer here as a chef. I have a whole diversity of jobs. It's completely changed how I am as a person. I'm enjoying myself, I have fun now. I get to get involved with stuff that the centre run.
It's just so homely and so family orientated. I just feel like I fit in, and that's something that I've craved a long time.